I'm Raquel Rosalani, the circus is mine. Well, someone's always sicky and we're on Hawaiian time. Four little monkeys, no chance to unwind. And my coffee's gone cold for the 99th time. Da 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 da.
Have you ever walked into your kitchen and immediately forgot why you came in? Because your eyeballs just got jump scared by the chaos? Hey friends, I'm Raquel, mom of four, queen of laundry piles, and proud member of My Coffee is Cold Again Club. If motherhood feels like a circus, welcome to the tent. We've got snacks under the couch cushions, sippy cups with mystery liquid in it, a kitchen that currently looks like it lost a bet. Today, I'm tackling the kitchen. Not deep cleaning. Oh no. I'm not trying to scrub grout with a toothbrush or alphabetize my spice rack. I'm just trying to make space for my brain to function again. Because I've been sick for what feels like forever. A whole month of coughing, sweating, sniffling, and falling behind. And you know what happens when moms get sick. The whole house sort of gives up. Dishes multiply, counters disappear, and suddenly we're living in a science experiment. This isn't a watch me be productive video. It's a watch me slowly try to remember who I am underneath the banana peels and toddler crumbs. So let's talk while I cleaned just enough to not lose my mind. There's this moment I had last week. I shuffled into the kitchen after being knocked out by this virus. I wanted tea. That's it. Just tea. And I couldn't even get out the kettle. There was a mountain of junk on the stovetop. I'm talking juice boxes, plastic eggs. It's May. And half-eaten sandwich crust I didn't even make. And I just stood there, frozen. Not because I was overwhelmed, although I was, but because I couldn't even think. Like my brain glitched. I started to cry. And not the cute kind. The ugly, sobbing into a paper towel because all the tissues are gone kind. That's when it hit me. My kitchen is a mood board for my brain. When it's cluttered, I'm cluttered. When it's clear, I feel like I can breathe again. It's not about being Pinterest perfect. I don't need a farmhouse sink and a color-coded pantry. I just need to know where my forks are. Is that too much to ask? Apparently, yes. Yes, it is. Because I live with 4 children, a grown man, and a rotating cast of snack foods that multiply like gremlins. But I've learned something over the years. When I'm overwhelmed, I don't need to do everything. I just need to do something. So I started cleaning the counters, and I find this one rogue sock. Why is it always a sock? Just one. The first time I found a sock in the kitchen, I assumed it fell out of the laundry basket or something normal. But this sock had butter on it. When I asked my kid why, she said, I used it to wipe the waffle maker. I blinked. She smiled. And then I knew I'm raising tiny, chaotic geniuses. Please send help. Clearing the counters is usually where I start when I'm feeling like I'm spiraling, because I notice that once I see a little progress, I start to feel a little calmer. It's like my brain goes, okay, we're not doomed. Just a little messy. Let me tell you something that drives me forking bananas. I have created systems for years. I've tried making this house function like a machine. Labels on bins, snack zones, a drawer for chargers, the basket for hair ties. I even made a thing that don't belong here basket, so people could, I don't know, relocate the chaos instead of growing it. But guess what? I'm the only one that uses them. My man, he'll clean, but he cleans like he's playing Tetris blindfolded. Things just get jammed into the nearest drawer or mystery cabinet like we're hiding them from a health inspector. And the kids? Oh, bless their sticky little hearts. I'll say, please put your shoes away. And they'll plop them right next to the shoe bin. Not in it, next to it. Like we're playing some kind of weird household version of Horseshoe. So, I've had to let go of perfection. If I waited for everyone to clean the way I wanted things clean, I'd die surrounded with expired coupons and old Happy Meals. Now, I focus on this question. What do I need to feel less anxious right now? And most of the time, the answer is just clear one surface. Just make a dent. One time, I labeled every single bin in our pantry with pictures and words. I felt unstoppable. I thought, this is it. This is my big breakthrough moment. And then, my man opened the bin that said pasta and tossed a can of whipped cream in it. I asked him, why? And you know what he said? He didn't see pasta in there, so he figured it was for dairy stuff. Sir, you're lucky you're cute. But here's the thing I've been learning lately. I have to choose between control and peace. I can't have it both. Especially not with a big family and a month-long cold. And that brings me to my next point. Okay, so let's talk about something a little embarrassing. I think I have hoarder tendencies. Not full-blown, I can't walk through my hallway hoarding, but like, why do I have 3 cheese graters? And why can't I find one when I actually need it? It crept up on me over the years. At first, it felt like being prepared. I keep a couple extra birthday cups, backup Tupperware, just in case. 3 different brands of ketchups because someone might notice. Then, 4 kids later, a house turned into a thrift store with bad lighting. But when I got sick this month, I couldn't keep up with the mess. All the extra stuff turned into one big visual scream. Everywhere I looked, piles. Not piles of trash, just stuff. Stuff I didn't even remember buying. Stuff I thought I might need someday, but someday hasn't come yet. And in the meantime, I can't even find my mixing bowl. So I started whispering this mantra to myself while I was cleaning. Less stuff, more peace. It's not about being a minimalist. I'm Hawaiian, and I love holding on to memories and things that tell stories. But when it's your just in case drawer becomes the Bermuda Triangle of spatulas, something's gotta give. Last week, I tried to find the matching lid for a food container. Sounds simple, right? I opened the cabinet and the lids came raining down on me like a Tupperware storm. My toddler walked in and saw the chaos and whispered, "It's snowing!" Girl, if this was snow, I'm in a blizzard of broken systems and lost sanity. After that moment, I decided I didn't need to do a full purge. I just needed to toss what was blocking me from using my own kitchen. And that brings me to the emotional side of the whole thing. Here's what they don't tell you about being a mom. Sometimes, wiping the counter is the only control you feel like you have all day. You can't control the tantrums. You can't control the laundry volcano. You definitely can't control what your toddler decides to flush down the toilet. R.I.P. my favorite hairbrush. But you can clean the counter. So when I was lying in bed sick, staring at all the things that I couldn't do, I started feeling like I was falling behind in every area of life. Business, house, being a present mom, you name it. I felt like I was failing at it. And then I realized I'm not falling behind. I'm healing. And healing is slow. It's messy. It's full of guilt, especially mom guilt. Like somehow we're supposed to bounce back from sickness like it's a minor inconvenience. But when we go down, everything pauses. That pressure builds. And suddenly, wiping the counter becomes emotional. It's not just crumbs. It's stress. It's resentment. It's the, I wish someone else would do this without me asking. But that one clean counter, that little win, that little exhale, a little, I'm still here. Once I got that one counter clean, I didn't want to stop. Not because I had the energy, I didn't, but because it gave me enough clarity to keep going. Which brings me to all the fun little surprises I found behind the air fryer. Behind the air fryer, there was a rogue apple. Not a fresh one. This one had texture. I couldn't tell if it was a science project, a natural sponge, or something I should report to the CDC. So I did what any responsible adult would do. I picked it up with a spatula, screamed, and launched it into the trash can like a catapult. I'm convinced it had been there since before I got sick. Just silently watching, judging. And here's the weirdest part. I laughed. Like, really laughed. Because that's motherhood, right? You can cry over spilt milk one minute and belly laugh over mummified fruit the next. It's exhausting. It's beautiful. It's both. And honestly, that laugh was the medicine I didn't know I needed. Okay, let's lighten the mood. Tell me this in the comments. What's the weirdest thing you've ever found in your kitchen? Bonus points if it was alive, or used to be. So here's where I am now. The kitchen isn't spotless. It's not Instagram ready. There's still crumbs, and someone probably left the peanut butter open again. But I can see the counters. I know where my tea kettle is, and most importantly, I feel like me again. Not super mom, not Pinterest mom, just Raquel. A little tired, a little snotty, but here. Moving forward, if you're in the thick of it too, just know that you're not alone. You're not behind, and you're not lazy. You're healing. Even if it's slow. Even if it's one drawer, one fork, one breath at a time. Until next time, happy surviving.